Hi. Um, it has been a while since I have done one of my autism videos, but I thought that I would come on here to try to do another video. There has been a new statistic released that the autism rates are now 1 in 45. And part of where that new statistic came from is a change in the questions that they asked parents. Also, the new DSM took away the different diagnoses that were under the spectrum umbrella and placed them all under one spectrum. Now the way they diagnose is ASD level 1, ASD level 2, ASD level 3. I am diagnosed at what is known as level 2 and 3, moderate severe. My mom is diagnosed at level 1, mild. What makes the difference on where one individual might be diagnosed and where another one might be diagnosed includes a whole plethora of things, but mostly based on what challenges do they as an individual face. As you can see and hear, I am able to verbally communicate. It's a challenge for me though. My brain thinks faster than I can even speak, and sometimes I can't get the words right. I am very strong suited in writing, and I prefer to write. I still have meltdowns, though not as frequently thanks to some tools given me. I still have shutdowns. I still fidget a lot. I may be smart and I may seem like I should get it, but please, you know what? I'm expected to get it. I try, and at the end of the day, I just wish I could curl up in a ball and stay that way sometimes, because the sensory issues are the worst for me. Clock ticking. It's too loud. It's too bright. Stop. You know, I can't. It it hurts. It really hurts. I don't know whether to cover this in a separate video or go ahead and touch on it now. There are bullies on the internet. There have always been bullies, but the bullying on the internet is even worse. And autistics are very vulnerable to it because we are unfiltered. We are honest, and sometimes we are brutally honest. There are people out there who will tear us down in a heartbeat because of our honesty, and they will attack us and they will bully us, and they are relentless. And Facebook, which is where most of it occurs, really needs to step up their game and put a stop to it. There's nothing more that I could say on that. There's no other way I could stress that. They will try to judge, they will try to belittle, they they think that they know it all when they don't. You know, they'll try to destroy somebody. And autistics are probably more vulnerable to it than anyone else because we don't understand all the ins and outs and all of all the social intricacies. However, in saying that, I would like to also say that I feel that autistics may be more normal than normal people. We're honest. We don't usually lie. We say what we mean and we mean what we say. What's wrong with that? Adults, autistic adults in particular, we are a very vulnerable population. We tend to also be a very forgotten population. We have aged out of almost everything out there, which is funny because we have not aged out of our autism. We need services. We need support. Function and labels. I don't use function and labels. Because of my ability to verbally communicate and because of how smart I am, I was often clumped as being high functioning. The thing is, that's just one part of me. I can't really do really good at math. I am great with basic numbers, but you start throwing decimals, percents, and fractions into it, and I suck. No other way to put it. Which makes it challenging to deal with money issues and financial issues because I don't understand it. It will send me into a daze. So I will always need support. Let's see, another thing I probably should catch up on, touch base with. People first language. Ugh. I do not use people first language. I will not use people first language because I do feel that people first language is kind of degrading. You see, the thing is, I was born autistic. I am the daughter of an autistic, and it's not going anywhere. So, as a result, I use identity first language because it is a very much ingrained part of what makes me me. So you will not find me using people first language. I get offended by it. And here's one way to think of it. Do we call a person from England a person with Britishness? No. It doesn't work like that. It's like culture. And in a way, autistics do have a culture. We have our own language. Tantrum versus meltdown would be one example. Sensory overload is another one. Just like the deaf have their own culture because they have their own language. So, in summation, that's really all I wanted to say because it's been a while. I may shorten this video after I am done with this. Break it down. Okay. Anyway, that's all. And I guess I do look pretty tired. I've been dealing with a lot of challenges, and my immune system has finally started crashing. So they're in the process of trying to get me approved for IVIG infusions. Wish us luck on that. Insurance is very about it. Bye.